to another GBPRA interview. We're here in the Welsh Mountains and we're on a training and practice day ahead of a big weekend with a qualifying match on Saturday tomorrow, and then on Sunday we have an exhibition charity shoot, team shoot, that's in aid of the Royal British Legion. And today I'm joined by a very, very special member of the GBPRA, Mr. Andy Cudworth. Andy.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Hello sir, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm very well, how are you?
I'm great, fantastic.
Excellent.
It's being here with you guys, it's fantastic.
Well, we love having you here as well. Now I say you're a very, very special person because at the moment you're actually a non-precision rifle shooter. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what you do when you're here though?
Yes, well, as you say, I'm not a precision rifle shooter, but it's something I'd like to get into, and I've applied for my licence, and I thought, well, while that's going through, it's taking months. I think it's probably going to be over 12 months. It's been about 9 months now. And I thought I'd get some experience. I initially came just to look and watch, mere spectator, didn't even think about spotting. I've never done any spotting before, other than, you know, when I've been doing I've shot air rifle since being a kid, so yeah. I have spotted with friends, but just through a rifle scope, but never through this type of spotting equipment. And basically,
probably not at the same distances. I mean,
no, up to about 50-70 yards maximum.
And here you're nearly out to a kilometre.
Oh yeah. So it was very daunting to start with, but I said, "Oh, do you mind if I look through?" It all started from that, just saying, "Do you mind if I look through?" And then I got a little bit of confidence in the afternoon. It was a practice day about 4 months ago, and I just thought, "Oh, get out of my comfort zone." And I just said, "Do you mind if I do some calling? Just if somebody else, spots with me, just to, correct me call if I get anything wrong." And I did 3 stages, totally loved it. And then I was invited to attend the academy. And yeah, not looked back since. Absolutely love it, meet you guys. Not only have I learned that, but I'm also learning about precision rifle shooting, which is something I really want to get into. And it's reaffirmed my wish to get into it.
Yeah, I mean it's a fantastic story, and I, what I have always appreciated about you, Andy, is just your enthusiasm for it. You always want to be involved. You probably come to more events than any GBPRA executive member does. You're always here.
It's free for me. Don't worry. I'm a Yorkshireman.
Yeah, that's true. So am I. You're always here. You're always really helpful, getting involved. Doing whatever you can to help us run the days. Now, for me and for the GBPRA, spotting is absolutely crucial. To have a successful precision rifle match, you need to have a team of trained spotters that know how to call hits, know how to spot misses, when a bullet strikes the gravel in front of a target but splashes up onto the target, that isn't actually a hit, even though it might look like a hit. There's a certain skill to spotting, really, and actually you've picked it up really, really well, and actually now you sort of become our official lead spotter almost.
I'm not sure that might be a typecast bad thing. I'll never get to shoot a gun. No, well, do you know what I really like about it is, even from my first time doing it, particularly like when people are zeroing and then they're stretching out and checking the dope. So like, say for example this morning, the 100 metre, 100 yard zero, and then they shoot out to 800 plus. And I'm actually not just spotting for them, I'm actually calling the corrections for them so they can recheck the dope, and it gets them feeling confident about not only the rifle and the dope, which gives them some confidence going into tomorrow. And do you know what? And then when they finish that and they get up off the rifle, and I all say thank you, all really polite, very appreciative, and shake your hand. It really feels really gives you a warm feeling and appreciative of what you've actually done.
Yeah, so certainly appreciated, mate. Certainly appreciated.
And also today, and the last couple of events, I've had people that was in my position 4 or 5 months ago. So today we've got Ian, and He was really nervous to start with. He's not done any spotting at all before. He's a bit like me. He's not shot any precision before. He's only done. I mean, I've done some shotgun, and he's done shotgun before, and he was very nervous to start with. Probably just as I, like the duck on the water, like trying to be calm, but really nervous inside, and not letting anybody else know. Like, oh gosh, what if I miss a call for these guys that are experienced, But yeah, do you know what? He's come on, leaps and bounds in, just there with him, and I've thrown him straight into the deep end and said, look, I'm not going to call, you call, that's fine.
Yeah. And
I think that's how you learn. It doesn't matter, it's a training day. If you get some wrong, and now he's just come up to me actually before you came up to me just one day. He says, "Oh, I've really got the hang of it now. I can see the hits and misses and what have you. And still got to work on the corrections for him using the reticles and what have you. But that takes a little bit more time. But yeah, just then. Like I say, I'm very new to it. I feel like I'm teaching people to suck eggs a lot, to be fair, But yeah, just passing on that.
It's fantastic that you've got yourself to such a high standard now that you're able to bring the next round of people guys through to show them how to spot. It's fantastic. And what I've particularly noticed, which I noticed at the last match in September, I remember you were up on the hill and you were spotting a stage, and somebody else was on a spotting scope as well, and they called a hit. And somebody else wasn't sure, and you were very clear. No, that was a miss, and the decision's been made. We move on, and sometimes that's what's needed in a match. A spotter is a lot like a referee. They call the goals, they call the misses. Call the hits, call the misses, and it's great that you take the confidence to do that in matches now. Just 4 months after you started.
Yeah. To be fair, that side of things, as you know, my background, but I'm quite authoritative in that. But like I said before, when you're like these fantastic experienced shooters here, and the guy actually, I'll not name him, but the guy that shot and did say that, very experienced shooter. So you sometimes have to think, oh, he's thinking it's hit, but I'm saying it's not. And again, you feel like teaching experienced shooters to suck eggs. But do you know what? Everybody takes it. They listen to you, and the ROs and people like yourself, and everybody's here for fun. And it's great. So,
So I think you're doing a cracking job, mate. So when do you think you'll have your own rifle? When do you think we'll see you from behind the spotting scope and sending a few rounds down range?
I won't name my own force, but when my own force gives me the visit, it's been in about just over 9 months or so now.
Oh wow, okay.
So
it's a bit frustrating.
I think I've gone through the frustration period now. I'm just c'est la vie now. I've basically chalked in Marchish next year, something like that. So it might be another 6 months, I don't know. But winter's coming, so there's not be as much on through winter. So yeah, I've got time to chill about that.
Great.
So, yeah.
And you're a little bit of a handyman. I know you build I know you build camper vans in your spare time.
Yes.
And you've also built as a barricade for one of our matches.
I have. Shh, don't tell them.
No, don't worry. It's just between these 4 walls.
Yes.
I've
actually already built a few barricades. Actually, I live quite rural, so I have got a range for air rifle at home, and I've been practicing on barricades with my air rifle at different ranges and. Already learning my dialing, albeit only up to about 60 metres. It's a lot harder than you first think. So you guys, when you watch you guys think, oh, they've only got whatever, then you have a go yourself and you think, I'm not as good as it's not as easy as you actually think.
I'm still a novice myself, mate. I'm still a novice myself.
Yeah.
And while I'm doing this sort of thing, it's eating into my shooting time a little bit, but I might have to come down and do a bit of practice with you one day. And
I'd love to come to yours, because your place looks fantastic, your permission.
Oh, just getting on the rabbits, I enjoy that. So anyway, Andy, thanks for joining us today. It's always a pleasure seeing you at the matches and at the training days, and I've really enjoyed talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.